Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? I hope you are all well. Having a grand old day now. I was just a little tired, so I had a little nap after work, leading to me being a little late today. But we got otherwise. We got otherwise. Actually feel well rested after it, which is good because sometimes them naps go one of two ways. You feel more tired, or you feel more awake. Thankfully, it came out on the more awake end of things. Today we're getting into Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm looking forward to getting back into. As always, it's just a phenomenal game. I forgot to consult my thesaurus for more words for beautiful and pretty and all that kind of thing, but it's something we can work on. Tomorrow we'll be into Alice. Saturday, Duke Nukem Forever. Sunday, back to Sonic Unleashed. That is the plan for the rest of the week. I want to shout out our good friend Fraser that's there as well. Wonderful streamer, very supportive around a lot of communities as well. Playing some Infamous. Hey United, how are you? How are you? You get a shout out too, whether you want one or not. We've just started here, so we're just preambling away. Just preambling. Late, you catch me early. Yeah, actually, I'm a bit later starting than I would have liked, but I kind of was tired, needed a nap. Hey, Pensword, how are you? Greetings. Hello again for the USA. We have a lot of American. I would say most of my viewers are American. There's certainly a fair percentage of them. There's definitely a good amount. Welcome. So today we're going to get into some Ghost of Tsushima. So let's do that. It's been a while. I've been looking forward. This is one of the games that I just look forward to playing every week. Most of them are, in fairness. I've got a lineup I'm very happy with at the moment in terms of what I'm playing. But this game is it's special. It's really something. It's just very pretty game. Run into a lot of streamers. Well, it's about 9:30 p.m. here, so it's I guess for those of us that work, like I work up until 5 most days, but it's probably near to 6:30, 7 today. So by the time you kind of get fed, and I prefer to shower before jumping onto stream. By the time you do all them things, it ends up being this time. So it's for people that work, I guess, and are in the kind of GMT time zone. It's a time that people will be on in Europe. Spitfire, hello. Fox, hello. How are you? Look at that Spitfire excitement. That's just pure excitement on Spitfire's part. The wonderful, terrible Feral Fox is a streamer I highly recommend. Highly recommend. Someone with all the potential in the world. Someone that I say it and she always tells me to F off or similar, but legitimately an inspiration. In terms of some of what she's personally gone through, I think. Sometimes we complain and gripe about the little things in our life that are annoying us, and it's nice to have perspective and realise that other people have things way harder. And shut up about it. That kind of perspective in life is important. I always think of it as well. what the hell are you going to complain about when people in various other countries, various other regimes have things very, very bad. Life ain't so bad here, really. Not to make light of people's problems and issues either. Like we all deal with what we deal with, but perspective is important sometimes. So where are we gonna go? Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. There were these two things here that we could take over. One there, and there was one somewhere else. Damn it, there definitely was a second one. Wasn't there? Am I going mad? Did I do it? Was it that one? Fuck, I thought there was one along here somewhere as well. Well, I only see one of them. So let's go and do that. And I'll tell you why, because we do these and they clear out little chunks of the map. May as well just go from here. So we'll make our way out towards that and do it. It'll pop open a little chunk of the map. So this is what I've been working on in my 13-ish hours so far, I believe. Is just clearing out the map. So I've completed, kind of explored that little section of it. That's all. We have all this to do, and then of course there's the other bigger island that we haven't got near yet. So we're going to be with this game for quite a while, but that's a good thing. That is a good thing in my books. Hang on. Come back to me, Mr. Mappo. The Trapper. Yes, I remember this. The Trapper does have upgrades, but not the ones I want. Not the ones I want. Morph, how are you? How are you? The Adventures of Jane go great. They're just starting off for today. We're going to spin out down to here and liberate this thing. My basis for doing that is that I know that liberating them things does a big poof and clears a chunk of fog, so I'm going to go do that. That is the plan. In so much as there is one. But yeah, it's just going to be a casual day of faffing about and clearing out the map.
You're a good horse, Noble.
We might do some quests as we happen upon them though. Like I might do the likes of that if we're kind of in the area anyway. I see no reason not to. So that's kind of the plan in so much as there is one. We're gonna wander around and look at some more of Tsushima. Give me that bamboo. I mean, look at this stupid game. Its prettiness. Oop. Okay, fine, bird, fine. Well, I guess I'm following the bird. See? Distracted already. You can't do anything in this game without getting distracted. Oh, is that a hot spring it's bringing me to? So I'm into that. Thanks, bird. This is just really out there in the middle of nowhere. But I'll take the embodiment of a hold up a minute. I just need to do this one thing. Morph, it's ridiculous. But in a good way. I was finding Yakuza very similar last night, actually, as well. Yakuza had very much had the just one more thing kind of vibe. I'll reflect on the fallen samurai.
I lost good friends on the beach. Kasai, Matsuda, Hongo. I won't forget what you sacrificed for our home.
Need to dive into it at some point. Picked Horizon Zero Dawn I have as well, Morph. That's it's definitely on the agenda. I know something else I seen was that the voice actor for Jin, who looks very like him actually, looks very very like him. I don't know if the rendering was based off him as well. It may well be. I don't know. It's just not something I know. Um, the voice actor of Jin said that she would happily play Jin in the live action. He'd be up for doing the Sambut scenes and all. I'd say why not? I would be inclined to cast him. He clearly knows the character backwards. He's gonna have all the voice stuff down actually, and yeah, his voice acting work is very very good. Like I'm only early game and already it's just like yeah, it's on point. It's a beautiful game, Fox. It's on. I have the complete edition there sat on my shelf, and it's been on my shelf for a long time. It's just getting around to it. Like anything else, the likes of Horizon would be another big time commitment, which is fine. But I try to only put in a couple of games like that a year. But maybe I figure, sometimes you just have to get into your long games. We have this, we have Yakuza. We're over 60 hours into Yakuza 0 at this point. So that's no short game. We have others coming up as well. We have Final Fantasy VI, the 7 remake. I know Fable 2 is on there, although I don't think that's terribly long. You'd probably know better than I would in that, Fox. Fallout New Vegas is on the list for this year. Like there's some absolute doozies in there. New Vegas, yeah, it's on the reward list. I think so. Yakuza and Ghosts are the two reward games at the moment. I think the next two up are I think Sunset Overdrive, then oh, the name is escaping me. It's from the people that did Hades, one of the other games. 48 hours, really? Fuck. Now, bearing in mind that it's first time playing, I will fuck around lots. I'd expect it to be longer. But 48 hours for you, maybe. very short. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, we'll see how it goes anyway. Okay, wind, let's go. Okay, so the wind is telling me it's that bit around there. Obviously going in via the bridge would be stupid. That's the one angle that they're bound to cover. And so we go. That was very elegant. So we try go this way. Maybe 10 hours. Well, you know me, Fox, being one of the good boys of Twitch. I generally go for a good playthrough. So I believe they can't see me if I'm in this grass. Should we just stand them off and fight them? Oh, they're fighting a bear. That's good. Get him, bear. Oh, there's two bears. This is amazing. Get dunked, you nerd. No. No. Damn it. Oh. Haha. It's like I forgot every single bit of control. Yeah, I completely. Oh well. They make it so easy to slaughter an entire town and just purchase it all. Yeah, Fable will be fun. That's interesting. I would have expected it to be longer. My playthrough the first one wasn't short. Took a good few weeks. Actually, the first one was how I met Fox. It was like, we'll raid someone playing Fable. And there she was. Someone playing Fable. Okay. That was probably my best ever opportunity. What the fuck is that guy doing? I'll never get help from the bears again, probably. Hang on, I can do this thing, can't I? Okay, I see a bozo in there. Oh shit. The fuck are them lads up to and where did they come from? That was weird. Let's scout around. Not in any major panic. Yeah, them guys are fucking aggro. Where's their pathing broken or something? Whoa! Did I really get... Okay, well this is not going as hoped. got that guy. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. We're doing better. Fuck, more. 3 more. Heck. Fine. Oh, Jane, you're filthy. Where did they all go? Okay, hang on. Okay, who the fuck else is there? Let's go. I'm remembering combat, I think. Remembering combat, good. Okay, I think we got them all. There's a really nice flow to the combat when you get a groove, but it's so punishing, it takes just a minute to get going. Gogus, how are you? How are you doing, buddy? Yes, arrow upgrade available, that's what I wanted. So we're going to be able to do some upgrading after all this as well, which is good. Hope you're having a good day, Gogus. Some iron there. But yeah, the combat in this does actually, it has a real nice flow to it once you get going. Definitely seems to take me a minute to remember how to play every time I start up though. But I think that is a me issue. Me and my several games all at once. Because we had combat, I felt we had combat pretty cracked the last time we were playing. I was feeling feeling good, feeling like I could take on things. I could fight a gang of bastards and win. Okay, so we just need to explore in here. Artifact. Iron at the fire. More supplies here. Good. Let's see what that did for a map. Poof. It's the little poof that I was saying that you get. Wasn't quite as dramatic as I had hoped. Just play it through until you see the credits roll. No stopping, no sleeping. Even I need sleep occasionally, Murph. Even I need sleep occasionally. I think we have our next thing. Let's go get that. No way. I did sleep like about an hour last night, which is why I had a little sneaky nap after working before stream. God, we're going the wrong way. Well, you would. We'll go get this question mark, and then I probably should travel somewhere and upgrade my shit. Okay, here we go. Ting. It's a fox den! Yay! Oh shit. Oh no. You'll have to deal with that in a moment.
Face me!
We have some blackguards first. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, you have dens and everything, Fox. If we do good, we sometimes get the pecha at the end. Very, very, very strong presence. Okay, so let's follow the fox. Get the pet fox. It's the most important part, Morph. Thanks, little guy. There we go, see? Give the fox pets. He'll pop away all happy. Or I suppose she might be more accurate in this situation. This game has it all. It has it all. Okay. I'm gonna make a line up there because we're just gonna clear out this bit of the map while we're at it because we're just going back to upgrade or whatever anyway. I'm doing good, Gogus. Doing good. Happy to be back playing a bit of this. It's just a phenomenal game. Oh no. Cowards.
You're going to be all right. You're free. Go somewhere safe.
I thought I had. Made myself a camp along the river that separates Azamo from Tsutsu. The Mongols moved in and started cutting down all the trees. Making siege weapons, I think.
I'll find their logging camp and make sure they never finish their work.
Alright, awesome. Rumored location added. Okay, cool. Oh, is that it way down there? Oh, what? The reward is a technique point. That's worth doing. Interesting. Do you know what I haven't seen very many of? I'm kind of to the stage where I'm wondering if I'm just missing them or not seeing them. I haven't seen very many of the bamboo things. I know we're supposed to look for banners or whatever, but maybe I'm just being blind.
Stand and fight!
Alright, it's the end of them. Almond flour. Ooh-wee. Now I've been trying to get back into my exercise a bit more. I know I kind of fell out of it between. Well, I was actually quite disciplined about keeping it going when I was busy at work and that. It was dislocating my shoulder that that knocked me out of doing it, and I feel it's one of them delicate things. I don't fancy my odds against a bear, to be honest now. Okay, we got it. Ooh. That was, Hey, we got him, Morph. We got him. We got him. CK, how are you? Slaughters Mongols by the 100th single bear fucks you up. That is... I don't know, is there a good way to fight bears? I know arrows is clearly the way forward, but if they close distance and they're in on top of you like that, I don't really know what you can do. Other than what I did, which is dodge around and hope you can create a bit of distance. How was my day? My day was alright. It was alright. It was a little groggy. Could have done with it had more sleep. I blame Jeffy, him and his trash talking Sonic in the wee hours. Look at this. Seems kind of single flower in the middle of all this. No. Seems like it should be a bit more significant. And then Roku was playing Sonic Adventure 2 and I kind of got sucked into that. All in all, it made for like an hour or two sleep. I had a nap after work though, so I'm fine. Bird. Okay. Let's go, bird. We're never making any progress anywhere. Ever, ever, ever. I find the birds, for whatever reason...
Susano, protect me.
Dead bodies.
Heavenly Strike. Oh. Looks like we're doing this. Thanks, bird. Oh, hang on, what's through here? I'll be back to you in a second. Yeah, it's all burnt. Might be heading down towards the town there. Will we just do this thing? We haven't done a blue quest. So I don't know what these are. Let's give it a go.
Who killed these people?
A fearsome warrior. He demanded I tell him the tale of Shigenori's heavenly strike. When he didn't hear the answers he sought, he flew into a rage and butchered them.
What did he want to know?
I am not sure, my lord.
Tell me the story. I need to know what he's after.
When Tsushima was first settled, A strange and terrible thunderstorm swept across our island. Wherever lightning struck,
Oh, cool.
pieces of lightning appeared. These violent creatures tore through villages, causing death and destruction, moving too quickly to be stopped. The people knew only one man who could possibly stand against the lightning beasts. Shigenori, the fastest swordsman in all of Tsushima. Shigenori never lost a duel. With years of practice, he had created the Heavenly Strike, an attack that struck quicker than the eye could follow. Shigenori lured the creatures to a desolate beach in Komatsu, where the sand would slow their movement. Their clash turned the sand to ash and bleached the leaves of trees white. Shigenori's Heavenly Strike cut through them faster than they could move. As the final beast fell, the storm cleared, and Tsushima was safe again. Shigenori began a life of seclusion. Few students found him, and only the bravest and most skilled proved worthy of learning the Heavenly Strike. When a storm approaches, a sword is placed at Shigenori's rest by a student who knows of its location to ward off attacks from beasts of nature.
It's pretty
The
cool.
Emperor wishes to learn Shigenori's Heavenly Strike. It sounds dangerous in the wrong hands. Which way did he go?
A woman fled toward a nearby bridge. He chased her.
He'll answer for what he did here.
Okay, we're into this quest now. I guess so this is what we're doing.
That's the bridge the musician mentioned. Someone weeping. Where?
Looks like they're under the bridge, Ted.
My lord, so many. Slaughtered.
Did you see the man who killed them?
I know who he is. Yasuhira Koga.
I've heard the name. He fought for the Yarikawa clan. Would you recognize him?
I'll never forget that leering face.
Follow me. Perhaps I can pick up his trail on the other side of the bridge.
Okay, we're back up. I always say that, CK. It's not staying up late that's the problem. It's getting up in the morning. It is getting up in the morning.
Horse tracks. Yasuhira was in a hurry.
Looks like they're going that way.
What more do you know of Yasuhira Koga?
Only that he was a retainer for the Yarikawa clan years ago.
After the rebellion was crushed, the clan was dissolved and retainers dismissed.
Rumor says he left Tsushima, but when the Mongols attacked, he returned. From where? I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. He cannot be allowed to live after what he's done.
Yeah, I know the feel. I'm the exact same, obviously. I'm always up super late. But I don't need that much sleep. I seem just remarkably able to bounce back up after about 4 hours and be in pretty good form. Okay, this way.
Up ahead, they're constructing a roadblock. Mongols, hide yourself.
Money Mongols. Fuck it, let's fight them. That's me every day though. I'm just up late all the time. Back up work. It's funniest when A-Train streams, because I normally catch the start of an A-Train stream, go to sleep, get back up, he's still streaming, catch the end of it. Yeah, you've been getting into going good and late as well, Morph. Oh, archers, no. Oh, you fucker. Damned archers. Okay, let's heal up a little bit at least. Fucking archers! Swear to God. Where are you, coward?
We're pursuing a man.
Hey Fred, how's it going?
He just left. He's been staying in the watchtower.
Working with the Mongols?
Yes, but last night they argued. Only made out one word. Shigenori.
I'll search the watchtower. Find somewhere safe before more Mongols come.
Ghost is going well. Ghost is going well. So I was saying I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with the combat, which is good. Which means I can just go into situations like this and not die 7 million times trying to do it. Even on lethal as we are. But I'm liking lethal. The float combat is good. It's very quick. It feels like it has weight. I don't know how. I'd be curious to see if I ever replayed this a second time to see how the other difficulties are. Say how it is on normal or something, where presumably you'd be chipping away at life bars. Watch Chadley. Yeah, I missed that obviously because I didn't want to didn't want to spoil myself. But yeah, gorgeous looking game. I know Chadley was playing it, but I was kind of like, I do say it to Chadley, like, stop streaming games I can't look at. But you'll have that. Supplies. I really should go and upgrade my shit at some point. I need to stop getting continuously distracted by everything.
What has Yasuhira been doing? The Mongols have their own version of Shigenori's tale. Maybe he wanted to compare it to the musician's version. White leaves, like those bleached by lightning in the tale. A dueling ring. He's looking for it.
too exciting up there. But yeah, you're right, Fred. It's a phenomenally good-looking game. So impressive.
Yasuhira is looking for someone who can teach him Shigenori's heavenly strike.
The white leaves. There are trees like that not far from here.
That's where he went. You've helped enough. Get to safety with the others.
Thank you, my lord. I hope you punish that monster.
Need to find white-leafed trees.
Oh no. Really, bird? No? Okay, I'll go. Shit, he went up there. Can I get up there? Maybe. Have I lost him? Sometimes you lose them. Ah, there he is. Okay. This is worth it. Thanks, bird. We getting more samurai butt. Let's reflect on freedom.
You should be here, Uncle. When the island's free, we'll spend a week soaking in these waters.
Okay. Eh. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Wait, what? Maybe I'm not. No, Hey Horizon, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. West Ham's still in the top four at this late stage of the season. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, well, I mean, we gotta do this shrine. key. I want that flower. Rice is a big loss. Yeah, there's all kinds of depending on who you believe, he might be back quicker than you think, but yeah, he is a huge loss. Noble did actually quite well when he came in, but that's for one game. Problem with Noble is he's getting on. Oh my god. Violet, 19 months. I hope you're feeling okay. You're resting well. Violet was lucky enough to have her vaccination, but
Violet, Violet, Violet. Violet, 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 Violet. V-I-O-L-E-T. V-I-O-L-E-T. Violet, 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 Violet.
but yeah, Violet, I hope you're feeling better. Feel a bit better. Excellent, excellent. Well, as I said, it's not ideal, but it's at least it's a sign that it's doing its job. So I don't know. Take what positives we can. I always wonder, it's interesting in a game like this, people in chat can tell me, like, would you kind of look back and go, oh, I remember doing this shrine, or were there so many shrines and things that it's like they blend together? It's pretty. I wonder, is this where we're going anyway?
White leaves. Has to be the place.
This is where we were going for the quest anyway. Not always the case. If you feel rough after the vaccine, you've already have. Interesting, interesting. I hadn't heard that. I had not heard that. Let's honor the shrine first and foremost. You do remember this shrine? Charm of the Kami of Fire. This shrine has a quest tied to it though. Oh no. Platforming! There's always some freaking back way you can just climb up and get straight to the top, which is kind of cool. Never happened across one of them by accident though.
There it is. like those bleached by lightning in the tail.
Okay, so I guess we're going down there. You're gonna look into it more? Yeah, it's interesting. I feel with the whole thing there's so much that we still don't know. So I'm gonna look at my charms. Okay, so Kagu deal bonus damage while at 50% health or less. No. My health is generally going to be high or totally fucked. Keep what I have, I think. It's crazy how good the game looks. It's just crazy. Yeah, everything looks good all the time. Even the kind of grimmer, like more gritty kind of fire and blood and muck. Even them scenes look really, really good. Good in a different way, but still good. Like it's just a phenomenally designed game. No. Okay. Not so bad. Jesus though, if you had hay fever, you'd be fucked. That's my thought sometimes when I'm looking at this. I thankfully don't, but
Someone's being tortured.
Fedora Virgil. You handsome boy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Stop! I told him everything I know. I'm right here.
Speaking of beauty. Speaking of beauty. We have Fedora Virgil.
And the lizard yearns.
Echo!
And he starts to roam his cage at night, and he finds out where the joints aren't tight. Clever gecko.
Oh my god, you nerds. Oh! We did it. Welcome to the channel, Fedora Virgil. Environments are gorgeous. How are you, Gecko? Speaking of gorgeous, we have the gorgeous Gecko. It's more than just alliteration. Oh, look at that bozo. I totally should have assassinated him. No, not archers. Oh no! Dead! Not dead. I keep forgetting I have this thing. Fucking archers are back. Yeah. Problematic archers. Am I also into dank shirts? Indeed I am, Fedora Virgil. Recommended here by a family member. It's a quality Twitch username you have. Go far with a name like that. Oh my god. Right, that archer fuck has gotta die wherever he is. Everyone else can wait, but archer's gotta die. Hey little buddy. Fuck me, I don't know what to do against this asshole. Okay, that worked. Stick and move. Let's fucking go. Everyone? That's everyone. Good. Good. Ah yes, good old rebellion. Violet has quite the collection of swords at this point, actually. Wouldn't want to get on her wrong side. Okay, let's get in here. Oh. Hey, buddy. Let's rescue the dude. We were talking about the same black-haired Dante, yes. Absolutely.
He wanted to learn the heavenly strike from my grandfather, and took him away.
Your grandfather's in danger. Where did they go?
His old training ground. A dueling ring on the Komatsu coast. Please, save him.
Spark, how are you? How many fedoras do I own? I own one. And it, I don't even remember how I happened across it. I think I just randomly picked it up one day or something. Nog, how are you? How are you doing, Nog? And Spark, I see as well. The pre-lurk paid off. They always do. Well, you know me, I don't miss a stream if I can help it at all. At all, at all, at all. Okay, so we're going this way, I guess. Being busy but doing well. Excellent, Nog. Excellent, excellent.
Yasuhiro cannot learn the heavenly strike.
Excellent. I was talking about it earlier on stream, actually, how dislocating my shoulder a while ago, it just kind of mucked up my routine. It's kind of knocked me out of doing exercise and stuff, and I think it's easy to fall out of that stuff and harder to get back into it when you do. I was kind of religiously doing 100 push-ups every day, and I just stopped, obviously, because of my shoulder, and my shoulder is kind of fine now, but I haven't gone back to it. Hooray! You charm slush. Where'd the fox go? No fox pets this time. How did... I don't know, Horizon. I don't know. I woke up one morning and it was dislocated, and that normally isn't too much of a problem in and of itself. I popped it back in and it was just I'd say fucked for about a week after, and semi-fucked for a week after that. Because normally if I dislocate my shoulder, nothing happens. I think it's the fact that I didn't know I did it, and then did God knows what when it was out of socket. Found a mod where you can pet dogs in Skyrim. It's very, very important, Spark. Very important. So I feel like this is building up to something, this quest. The change in weather, there's kind of dramatic lighting, it's setting a scene for me.
Someone cut that tree down in order to cross.
But there was a bird I was going to follow, but I can't see him because of all the fancy lighting. Where'd he go? Actually, completely lost it in the glare. Oh well. Just mosey on. Wait a minute, unless... What if that's it over there? Yeah. All should be fine. I'm sure you'll shake it off. No trouble, Violet. Not a bother to you.
Yasuhira brought Mongols with him.
I'm right here.
Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, fuck. That is not what I wanted to happen. Oh my god. Dunked. Utterly dunked. Let's try that again.
Hey.
Okay, have I archers? I don't see any. Okay, we got the Mongols. Now what? This still all feels like preamble. Still feel it's building to something. Oh! A-Train! A-Train, thank you for gifting a sub to CK. How are you, A-Train? You can just say hello, you know, you don't need to gift the sub. Always. I appreciate you though.
That must be Shilo's dueling ring.
A-Train just woke up. Well, good morning, A-Train. Oh, look at the ship out there. There's a couple of them. I like the attention to detail.
Been doing? Poor man, killed by Yasuhiro. Blade has seen many duels. Footprints, still fresh.
Uh-oh. Hey there, buddy.
Yasuhiro Koga, the butcher of the rebellion. Time hasn't changed you.
You were a child when Yorikawa burned, boy. For 15 years, I dreamed of cutting Lord Shimura to the bone.
You won't live long enough to face him.
The old man taught me the legendary attack before I killed him. Let me show you.
Oh. I feel like this is something I'm potentially not ready for. I did kind of feel that this is building up to a set piece thing. It had that feel about it.
He's first.
Wow. Wiped.
Lord Shimura should have taught you better.
Utterly wiped out. Oh shit, we're straight back into it. I wasn't ready for that. You catch up with chat real quick. No meetings today. Very nice, A-Train. Nog is looking at Kia, Honda. Some luxury cars, used muscle car. Oh, Nog, the world is your oyster, it sounds like. Wakes up, rolls over, grabs the rifle. Turned your phone off and slept in. Nice, A-Train. Nice. 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's 8 hours. It's standard 8 that most people go for. Hey Hatter, how are you? How are you? We're doing good. We're doing some Ghost. To break into someone's house to test drive, apparently. Oh no, you're good. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Right. I think. Yeah. I think they got the jump on me in this particular fight, but we'll. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. So I need to be ready in terms of the fight just starts straight back up. How's the sword? Swordplay is good. It's good. I am playing on lethal though, so it can be a bit. Oh,
He's first.
can be a bit brutal, but it's generally quite fun. Oh. So this guy's thing is that he's very fast. Redeems one-handed challenge. No, none of that, Nog. That's your thing. I'm happy to leave you to it. Oh God, really? Okay.
Lord Shimura should have taught you better.
OG goodness. Maybe with the power of the tank. Maybe that's what we need, Nog. Rest in peace. Rest in peace is more like. Oh.
He's first.
Okay, I think I've got you figured out. Come on, do it. Do it. Damn it. Don't do it then.
Lord Shimura should have taught you better.
Okay, I can't pause here. Right, we will get tanked up in a second. To go get some more power. For Virgil, thank you for stopping in. There we go.
What are you waiting for, boy?
Not waiting. Studying. Learning.
Oh man, I dodged right into it.
Lord Shimura should have taught you better.
We were getting there that time. We were getting there that time. Okay, great. I just need to stop the fighting and none. We may be at this for a time, so let's take care of the important shirt business now. And the streak lives at 248. 248. Alright, let's tank her up. I will be right back and we'll continue continue this fight, or trying this fight anyway. I'll get it eventually. I feel I've kind of got it figured out. I just need to execute it. So, see you in a moment. Alrighty, we are back, all tanked up and ready to go. Something occurred to me actually when I was getting the shirt and throwing it on and all that. At least I can't get blamed for making the Fedora Virgil account. Because I suspect it would have been, that's for Echo trolling. Would have been the first thought on that. Oh shit. This fight started well. Oh, and ended well.
Lord
Redeems
Shimura
her
should have
fedora.
taught you better.
Is my? I don't know where my fedora is. Fuck off. We're not abandoning anything. Although I really should have upgraded my equipment before starting into this.
Ha! Lord Shimura should have taught you better.
I need more resolve to heal. We dead. I'll get him, I'll get him. I just need to pick my moments.
He's first.
Oh shit, get him!
What are you waiting for, boy?
Not waiting. Studying. Learning.
Damn it, no! No!
Ha! Lord Shimura should have taught you better.
Okay, we were close that time. I fucked up because I hit the photo button instead of the heal button or something. We were very close that time though, very, very close.
What are you waiting for, boy?
Not waiting.
He's first.
Man. Oh. Let's fucking go. Oh. Whoa! What? Nice, we got him.
The heavenly strike couldn't save you.
Woohoo! Honor the dead. Okay. Hey Raptor, how are you?
You deserve greater respect than this.
Yeah, we're playing on lethal.
I promise I'll use Shigenori's technique to protect Tsushima against all who would harm it.
Heavenly Falcon. Okay. Let's have a look around here before we mosey on. New Rocket League season. Oh, nice, nice. Never a game I got into. Theoretically one I should like. Climb up that. So, I guess that's our thing. That was our little set piece battle. That was cool. It's cool. I hope there's more things like that. It's a good tough fight. And all these little things. Such a stupidly pretty game. How long does it take a train? Not that long. It's definitely not instant, but you can. The way I do it is you can export directly to YouTube if you link your channel. So I go into is it the video producer thing or whatever it is, and export straight to YouTube, and it's there. It's generally there within an hour or two for a longer stream. It's much quicker than downloading it, so yeah, I just dump it straight up. I don't do a whole bunch of editing. I do some editing though. I cut out anything that's problematic for copyright and things like that. YouTube have a stricter threshold than Twitch. But you can do that. It's easier to do that in YouTube using their tools than anywhere else, I feel. Yeah, it does take very long. Say, the Deadly Premonition stream I did recently, I had to chop that up myself. And I uploaded them all last night while hanging out. So yeah, definitely uploading takes longer. If you do it that way, it definitely takes longer, but Twitch seemed to have some sort of direct line. it's quicker. But yeah, for cuts and things, it's you'll have to manually upload. But if you just want to dump an archive right up, it's pretty easy to do. Matter of fact, Twitch make it very friendly to do. Oh my god. Just look at it. Just fucking look at it. Ah, pretty game, be pretty. What have we got here? Oh wow, we're all the way out to this coast. Interesting. Let's head the way we're heading north up the coast for a little bit. Cover a bit of the map. What have we got here? A load of fuckers.
Stand and fight me!
Oh geez, that's quite a few of them. Oh, we got you, buddy.
Soon.
They caught me at the crossroads north of Tsutsu. They take everyone who passes by.
They're controlling the roads to capture travelers and put them to work.
Is there anything that can stop them?
I'll try, but avoid that crossroads for now.
Did it. B-Train 64. What? Thank you for the follow. I feel someone's making accounts today. This is kind of eerie. Oh shit, look at that. Game's being pretty again. These feel like some very targeted accounts. There's a Benzie 64 out there as well. Oh, Honor the Shrine, okay. We found a Fox Shrine, I guess. Hey, little buddy. Give the fox the pets. Very important. Well, welcome for E-Train 64 anyway. We'll give the benefit of the doubt. It may just be a coincidence. Would you ever play this, A-Train? I know it's looking like it's Bloodborne for A-Train next, I think last I seen. I reckon this could be an A-Train's wheelhouse. What have we got here? Destroy shipyard. Okay. I might actually do that, but I feel I should go and do my upgrades first. So I've been talking about doing my upgrades for frickin' ages. But I never have.
My lord, anything to offer from your hunting?
Grade my arrows.
An excellent choice. Only the best for you.
Okay, we can do that as well. Why not? We'll do that too.
Samurai.
Goodbye.
There you go. Thanks,
I
Belle.
look forward to hearing of your victories.
I think we want to go here. Boyer, swordsmith. Probably want the swordsmith. First and foremost. Probably want the swordsmith first and foremost. P-Train 64. Oh my. Oh my. We did reach 750 followers recently, which was a nice little follow goal, but this is also why I don't put too much stock into into follow numbers. They're a nice little thing to acknowledge, but that's about it.
Let me be of use.
I want my sword upgraded, if I can.
You like the finish. Apologies. You don't have what we need to do the work.
Okay, we need more steel, more supplies. Apparently gold will be a thing. Oh yeah, so I can make my sword a lot more strong. That's probably worth doing next, actually. Perhaps maybe we will. Meanwhile, let's try do this. We're gonna try reclaim that shipyard. Look at all these little bits and bobs. Some in Azamo who want to fight back against the Mongols, but they're not samurai. Okay, maybe we'll do that. I should spend my technique point and fuck around with my charms as well. Too many things to do. Okay, well I guess that's the only one I have, so we'll equip it. Okay, let's destroy the shipyard. If we can. We have a stronger sword, we have more arrows, we're in good shape. Maybe. Oh shit. Bear. Fuck. Get. Fuck. Oh, I got him. We got him. Yep. Bears. Bears causing all kinds of havoc. Okay, so that bear probably took most of my arrows and wrecked my health, but there's a shipyard that we're apparently going to destroy. If we can.
Draw your blades.
Let's go. Straight up fight them. Fucking archers. There's a bear mauling someone over there. Go bears. Wow, they really just fucking wrecked the place. They come in, did the old Mongols. Let's fucking go. Oh, that's 3 of them. This seems suspiciously quiet. Chadley! 6 months! Holy hell. Thank you for the 6 months, Chadley. How are you? Fuck. Someone sees me. Yeah. Well, we had a good run. We got a few of them. Oh, you asshole. Where are all you fuckers coming out of? That was more dudes than I expected. I'm doing good, Chadley. Doing good. Doing good. We're enjoying our time with Ghost. Well, I am anyway. Quite a bit. Am I supposed to follow that bird, or is he just off away? I guess he's just off away. Keep scouting out around the camp anyway. More arrows are probably good. Okay, yeah, that bird is literally just off away. Hey, buddy. Wow, I completely didn't see him there, as I walked practically right up on top of him. Not paying attention good enough, I guess. Oh shit, that would have been a nice way to enter, actually. Oh shit, there's like loads of tents and shit up here. Don't know what I get for freeing the birds of hunting, but I feel a bird's gotta be free, right? Birds don't belong in cages, exactly. Robin Redbreast in a cage, but Saul in heaven in a rage. There we go. Is that from something, Spark? I feel like I've heard that before. Quoted in Red Dragon is probably where I've heard it. Cooking dinner. Ooh, what's for dinner, Fox? What is for dinner? Always marvel at all the wonderful food that people have. Then go, damn! I gotta start doing better. Okay, so I guess we'll go down here. This is where the last little band of resistance seems to be. Oh shit. Okay, we're going on to the boat. They're definitely going to see me. The Mongols have an eye in the sky. If their eagle sees you, it will alert nearby enemies. Fuck the eagle. Oh no! Okay, this is all going badly. Where'd that other bozo go? There's another dude around, I seen him. Do you know what? Eyes in the sky. There he is. Oh shit, there's two of them. Okay, I absolutely do not want to fight them up there. You fucking cowards. The fuck is this? Back here. Uh-oh. Fucking archers. Oh shit. Big boy. Big fancy looking guy. Oh no, not archers. Fucking coward. Okay, let's me and you get better acquainted, shall we? Fucking other archer, where did that come from? Okay, he's got. There's still a fucking archer trying to fuck me over somewhere. There we are. Still don't think that's everyone though. Still think there were dudes over here, although so many lads run in during that fight. Get away! Where's that fucking archer? Dude, I'll be back for you, I promise. Oh no! That's devastating, they got me after all that. Well, let's see how we are. Lasagna and garlic bread, ooh, a classic, very nice. Very nice. I love lasagna, but it's a pain in the ass to make. Benjo, how are you? Fear the Straw Hat Ronin? Absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. Fear them all. I like calling people cowards. Yes, I do. I do. I do like calling people cowards, because they are cowards. Legit did the laughing dog from Duck Hunt. Fuck. Let's see what's left in this place. Actually, I think everybody should be about dead. Powerful agents. I know, I could have bashed in and fought everyone and we got most of them. It's these couple of stragglers at the edge of camp that were the problem. We pretty much got everyone else. It was a pretty intense combat sequence though. But I'm feeling good about the combat in the game now at this point in time. Feeling good. Lethal was a bit of a struggle starting out, but now that we got going at it, it feels nice. Treasure. Something they can believe in. Oh shit, there's still more dudes left. See? Jin is even saying it. Are you cowards? I guess yes. Yes, they are cowards. Dead cowards, though. How are you, Benja? What are you playing these days? Okay. Jeez, there's more lads on the boat. My god. A lot of Mongols.
Come and fight.
Challenge remaining enemies. Why not? Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I got absolutely ruined by archers. Let's try go here where they potentially can shoot me. Fuck, he's behind me. Okay, they got got. It's a bit roasted. You take a more stealthy approach, Benjo, or do you just barge in like an idiot like I do? It's like, fuck it, I'll just fight everyone. It'll be fine. Oh, gear updated. Nice. The important thing is we made it out alive. Well, almost. We're not done yet. I have a feeling there'll be more Mongols yet on this boat. You roll. I tend not to roll because the roll sends you quite far. I tend to just do the little feint. Seems to be generally enough. Okay, I see the banner, but there seem to be any lads around, so maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we will be okay. Oh, it's outrageously good looking, Benjo. Outrageously good looking. It's and it plays really nice too. Black powder cache. Where would that be? this. I suspect we better run. Alright, one shipyard wrecked. Oh, and I never spent my technique point either. Oh, maximum resolve increased. Nice. More resolve, good. Oh, and maximum health too. Okay. This is all positive. All positive. Benjo, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. You have a good one. Lana! Is that what they say? Archers are, archers become an immediate priority. New techniques available. New ghost weapon available. Oh, I have to pick one. Well, wind chime is something I'd probably never use. Smoke bomb could be handy. I'll take smoke bomb because it's something I
Incense
might at least use.
powder creates thick smoke, enough to blind my enemies.
Okay, I don't use any of them things though, really. Archery while aiming. I need to start using that for the fucking bears. That wouldn't be bad. But, no. What about if I were to upgrade my stances a little bit? Oh, Heavenly Strike uses one resolve. I knew we had it, but I didn't know it took a resolve. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna put some points into my stances though. Let's learn this. Increase stagger damage against shieldmen. Yep, let's take that. Bang. So they seem useful. Alrighty. Holding R2, press yada yada yada, switch ghost weapons. Yep, got it. So what I'm hoping for on the map is that'll do a big poof. Yeah, clear out a chunk of the map for me. Perfect. Pretty much exactly what I wanted. Let's go travel to there and let's just clear out that little patch of fog in the middle. So we're just going to clear out this little chunk of the map. Oh shit, we got a bird. Okay, never mind. We're following the bird. Follow the bird. Wherever it may bring us. Pillar of Honor. Cool. Thanks, bird. Okay, so we got a sword. Spring bamboo. Even the oldest samurai fights with the vigor of youth. So that's a new little sword thing, I imagine. Eh. I mean, it's not. They all look great. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna take something very good to get me off my nice shiny white one. That I just really like that one. Oh, and we're right on a question mark apparently. Oh my god. Ledusk! Spectre, 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 how are you? How went the hunting of the monsters? Well, I hope. Totes Cokes, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Videl, welcome. Welcome in, everyone. We're just screwing around in Ghost of Tsushima. We've been killing Mongols, liberating the land, doing the usual ghosty stuff. It's a great night. Hunted many monsters. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Glad to hear it. For anyone that doesn't know, Spectre Dusk is one of the streamers I very, very, very highly recommend on Twitch. One of my favourites. Really and truly do go check him out. If not, you're just missing out. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. You're missing out. Funky Miss Monkey, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. There's Jeffy. That no good Sonic naysayer. No, no, no. We love Jeffy. How are you, Jeffy? How are you, Jeffy? I hope you're well. Oh, we have a haiku. Cool. Oh, getting ready for the workout. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. But yes, Spectre, as I said, someone highly recommend. Go check him out. Hey, Tomato. The Tsushima is going great. Reflect on fear. I want to reflect on fear. Secrets buried deep. Whispers drawing nearer. So we're doing a haiku. Oh, we have a third option up here. Disappearing light. This game is just like outrageous. I keep just like looking at it and looking at some of the scenes and just being like blown away by it. Secrets buried deep are probably, for me, the biggest source of fear, I would say. Darkness grows and reaches out. Shifting shadows beckon forth. Treads concealed awaiting all. Yeah, I'm blown, like even side quests and things, Spectre, are just so well fleshed out. Like it's really, really, really incredible. Cloaked in death's armour. Hidden from all sight. Guided by night's glow. I just like.
Secrets buried deep. Darkness grows and reaches out. guided by night's glow.
It's a pretty good haiku, I reckon. We got the headband of fear. Hope the rumours of a PC port are true. I do as well. I do as well. I'm not one of these. Have my console. The more people that can play any given game, the better. Holy hell. Again, I'm just looking at this. The little leaves falling down. Slowing around in the wind. Yeah, it's utterly phenomenal game. So I'm going to go in here into this fog and we're going to clear out this little piece of the map. We're really in explore mode today. This is my experience of the game so far in terms of where I've been and what I've done. So, I've done some stuff, but not that much. We kind of just got distracted and ended up over here. It wasn't really intentional. But that's just how it be sometimes. My plan was to explore down the left or the right hand side of the map, but we got distracted by a few things. It's been such like it's kind of like I'm going to do this and then something happens and you do something else. It's really that kind of game. I've gotten the hang of the combat as well, even on lethal, which is good. Go. So yeah, I feel quite comfortable dealing with groups of enemies now, which is good and a big improvement. I found it was a steep learning curve on lethal, but good when we got there.
I thought I'd die here, my lord. They work us like slaves, don't even feed us.
You're safe now. Do you have friends who can help you?
I was separated from my family in Tsutsu. Tried to catch up to them on the path to Ohama fishing village, but the Mongols were camped by the road. I couldn't outrun their horses.
I'll clear that road. Be careful, and stay off the main paths.
Okay. Highly recommend just doing as much in each area as you can. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Spectre. That is pretty much it. It's that's what I've been doing. I've been just systematically exploring the map and doing literally anything and everything I happen across. And it's all wonderful, like you say. All of it is wonderful. Hang on. What am I meant to do? Let's go to there. Just want to clear out this patch of fog on the map. If we see anything, all the better. Might do any of the multiplayer stuff. I might do it after. Certainly, I want to do the main quest, but yeah, I'd for sure I'd consider it. I'd consider it. More of this would be good. I know you had your I don't know if frustration is even the right word, but I know the multiplayer kind of screwed you in terms of drops and stuff, bad RNG. But yeah, for sure, why not? 100%. More Ghost, good. I think it's 100% something that Sony realizes as well, seeing as we're getting a movie, and I believe there's a sequel in the works. So yeah, we'll be getting all the ghosty content. Eh, I do feel we'll be getting. I do feel this is a franchise we'll see more of, and it's great. But I wonder where do they take it? Would it be more things on the same island? That'd be a question I would have with it all. I would think. Oh yes, the swordsmith. We can do our knife all the way up, so we might go do that. So I'm kind of satisfied I've cleared out that little area. We could go do that question mark. Let's actually. Let me know. Yeah, we could talk. What's the squad size for the multiplayer Spectre? Is it 4? Because I reckon we could pretty easily put 4 together. Hang on, is that what that question mark is? Where did it go? Pin? That wasn't what I pinned. Maybe it was down here. I don't know. Story part is 2, raids are 4. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely something I'd be not even just interested in, probably looking to explore a little bit. All is said and done. Really hoping they do more, but you think what we got is it, Tomato? Fucking archers. Fucking archers. Ooh, 30 supplies. That's a nice little hole. That still kind of bothers me now that there was a question mark on the map and it's just gone. Yeah, what you gonna do? I'm gonna look once more. Maybe wishful thinking. Well, the PC port is... I hope you get it, as I said, in favour of it. Hope you get it, but... Guess the, that's what it was.
That raged on this beach. 4 fearless warriors stood against hundreds of mountains and Oni, willing to give their lives to protect Tsushima from complete destruction.
Okay, we got that marked on the map. Very good. Let's go back and do our blade up. Would these extras go to PS4, will you end up with another double buy? It's kind of frustrating to see Sony are making a lot of decisions I don't like. Shutting down the PS3 and the Vita store and all that is something I'm not thrilled about generally.
Perhaps I can better your bow.
At all. But the way they've handled forwards compatibility and stuff is Microsoft are really kind of doing much better in that department.
Do you need a swordsmith, my lord?
I bought the Sonic games, pretty much all of them, on the Xbox 360, and that purchase works and counts on my Xbox One, and it'll work on my Series X or whatever Xbox if I get one of them. So, like that's, and it should be simple like that. I know they're discontinuing the. Yeah, it's so sad, Cap. It's so sad. I'm getting on along well with Ghost, Cap. Getting along well with Ghost. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So I'm gonna upgrade this all the way.
Your blade is ready.
Farewell.
Your sword arm protects us all, my lord.
Yeah, Game Pass versus like what is it, PS Now or whatever, it just isn't a comparison. Now I think so I've the PlayStation, the Xbox and the Switch, I've all the consoles, so I don't really have any skin in the game as saying one's better than the other. If I could only have one of them, it'd be a toss up between the PlayStation and the Switch. I think because they've just got the better exclusives. Probably the PlayStation, purely just based on exclusives. But having all three, it's the Xbox that gets the most use by far. By far. So it's kind of interesting, like you where you're going to look at it and go, the console I use the most is not the one I would have, but that's kind of the way it is. I would absolutely get a PlayStation if I could only have one for the exclusives. I think that would be the smart move. But my Xbox definitely gets the most use. Because of Game Pass, because of forwards and backwards compatibility, because of all those things. I don't think you go wrong with any of the consoles this generation. I think you have a Switch, an Xbox, a PlayStation. You're in pretty good shape. You've a machine that'll do a job for you, and that you'll have a fun time with, no matter which one you have. PC, Switch, PS4 for usage for you. Yeah, it's interesting. And maybe the PC is my PC isn't up to gaming. Your PC is probably filling in the slot where my Xbox is, Tomato, I would suspect. Okay, let's just go straight down here. We're going to clear out this little patch of fog on the map. by the time you play it. Well, I've been staying relatively away from main quests and stuff, but the game itself is the spoiler. Like, the whole thing is just gorgeous. It's just wandering into an area and stopping and going, whoa, and looking around. Like, that's where a lot of the good moments are. Okay, we have a fox then. Where's the fox? Hang on, have I been to this one already? I have not. Where is it? Uh-oh. Okay. That's how we use our arrows better. To remember my concentration eating. Shit, where's that fox thing gone now? How did I miss it? Arrives at my track location, okay. So where's the fox? Or did I do this one already? I shouldn't have done this one already. We're going into new territory. I'm a bit confused, but we'll come back, maybe. Oh, there he is. Hey, little buddy. I don't know how I was so bad about seeing that. Whatever. We found it now. I feel like I find more fox dens than anything else. Weirdly enough. It's really leading me all around the place. Hooray! We got it. How far into the game am I? Not very. So I was about 13 hours at the start of the stream. Gotta pet the fox. I'm still on the first act, like I've done fuck all of the main story, just a couple of bits here and there that I kind of felt I had to do to be good. So yeah, we're on Act 1, so to recruit some stuff, rescue. Yeah, I've done very, very, very little main story. Very, very, very little. But yeah, I'm just, like, this is the map. So you can see I've been to these parts of the map. All that fog stuff I haven't even been to. Haven't got to yet at all. And then there's this other bigger island. This other much bigger island that I assume we'll get to as well, so it's yeah. It'll be a minute. Getting a new job as well, so waiting for callbacks. Yeah, all you can do is look. It's a tough time, but it's a particularly tough time at the moment actually. But firmly believe things will start to pick back up real soon. quicker these vaccines roll out, the better. Okay, we're going this way. Hang on though, have I found something else to be distracted by? No, I think that's going the other way. I think we've been there already. Where that's going. Have we? Ah, look, a load of Mongols. Let's say hello.
Challenge me.
How's it going, lads? Oh. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. No! I got got. Roku, how are you? How are you? Sushi goes good. Sushi goes good. I got completely waylaid in a column work, Roku. I was keeping an eye on your Sonic progress though. I see you made it right to the end and just got too tired. But yeah, how did you find it? You're kind of Roku's playing Sonic Adventure 2 for the first time. Give him a shout out in a second. Completed the hero story, completed the dark story, and he's just the final bit to go. And it's his very, very first ever Sonic game. You liked Hero more than Villain campaign? Interesting. Interesting, because there was more Sonic, probably. Okay, I've arrived at my tracked location. I think I see a river or something down here. It's not a hot spring, that's just a river. Again, just look at this. We'll just drop it there. We'll give Roku a shout out. We were also looking at why Sonic Adventure 2 has the perfect opening of any game ever, which is something I stand by. And points are made that are very, very difficult to argue against. Sonic the Hedgehog team has been stuck in your head since earlier this morning, Cap. Can I beat a bit of Sonic? That is for sure. Alright, well let's go up here. We'll kind of mosey up this way a little bit. Just take that fog out of the map. I don't know if other people spend time doing this or just they can give a shit about the fog, but I hate a foggy map myself. I don't like it. I see that on a map, it's like, nah, I need to fill it all in. Look at that stream as well. It's just wonderful. All the little details. gonna say, is that a fox? No, it's a deer or something. Might be a boar, actually. Just the poor dead fuckers lying around, interspersed with all the beauty. You love a good fog of war. I do as well, but I absolutely have to fill it in though when I see it, is the problem. There we go, a couple more predator hides. And we're going this way? Okay. Oh, who are you? Oh, dead. I thought he was just sitting there. No, he dead. Shit, look at that down there. Fuck. They did it again. Look at that, it's another view. It is another view. Maybe I should stand somewhere and look at it with the dead dude out of shot. How's about that? Let's do a photo actually. Oop. No, I don't particularly want to zoom in, that's fine. Depth of field. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. There's too many options. Particles. Oh, I see. We can change them to hunting. That's kind of cool. Get a filter on that photo. Dragonflies, butterflies. Oh my god, look at the butterflies. Jesus. That's crazy. Just gonna leave it with what it was. I'm happy with it the way it looks. We can hide Jin, we can point it over here a little bit. Okay, how do I take the photo? Help! Literally any time. Yes, I've seen that. I keep doing it by accident, Spectre. So how do I actually take the photo? Or have I taken it? Oh, you need to... I see. Wait. No. Damn it. Okay, I think we got it that time. I think the menu might have been in the first one. Cool. Here we go. We're taking photos. Oh my god. Seems so bright actually then when I turned around. Cool moving backgrounds, waiting screens. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've never played around with those features too much on the PS4. What's it like to get them off the PS4? Falling down the... Yes, Morph, I unfortunately might be. You're correct. And I normally don't get too into that. Like even in real life, I'm not big on taking photos. I kind of prefer to soak in what I'm doing at the time and have the memory of it than focusing too much on. You get a good photo to remember something by, but you're not in it as much because you got the photo. It's a kind of paradox. Holy shit. USB driver, tweet it to yourself. I don't know if I'll look into it after. I will look into it after, for sure. You added a lot of scenes to OBS when you played this. Yeah, that's something I don't know if I do either. Clutter is the great enemy. Great enemy. I like keeping OBS and other things as tidy as I can get away with. But yeah, more scenes means more production value. Obviously, so. Took a lot, damn it. So I'm just doomed to fall down this rabbit hole. I don't even have a say in it apparently. I think like people that have been, even for me to take a photo at all is very very rare. Like he's been looking at me streaming for quite a while, and I'd say it's probably the first time I've done it in a year or two. I wouldn't say at all, but certainly it's not something that happens frequently. Okay, let's go over here. See what's what. Signed the contract. I did agree to some terms of service without reading, so it's possible. It's possible I did agree to that. Who knows? Hang on, isn't that iron? No, it's not. Sometimes the shiny light makes me think there's going to be items or something. Okay. There was ever hunting there, we already looted it. So that might have seemed like a bit of a waste of time, but we have another little chunk of our map cleared out. Which to me is good. You took a lot in Last of Us as well. I don't think I took any in Last of Us actually. Interesting. Interesting. Phantom Samurai, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay. How about we go do this? A Tale of Tsushima. Actually do something a little bit questy. Did I upgrade my technique and shit? Charms, techniques. Yes, I did. Okay. Good, good, good. So let's go and do a quest until I get distracted probably on the way. Oh my god. Stop being so pretty. Oh no, we're coming into that purple flower area. Okay, we haven't been here before anyway. This looks distinctive. Ah, okay. Hey bird. And it's distraction time. Oh, yay, bamboo strike. I was just saying that I haven't found many of these. So, nice of a bird to lead me to one. Oh god. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh no, we have to do several of them to increase resolve. Shit. Thought we got more resolve for each one of them. Oh well. I suppose as we're here we'll explore around. You really enjoyed them, Spectre, the bamboo things. They're they take a few goes, but you gotta get them quicker than you would think at the same time as well. Okay, this is where we were going anyway, so this is perfect, isn't it? Yeah, this has worked out. This has worked out really well. Oh my god. Skippy! Thank you for 20 months. How the hell are you? The big 2-0. The big 2-0 indeed. $20 is a long time. I've known Skippy a very long time. On Twitch. Skippy is phenomenal. He used to stream back when I met him as well. Streams are always fun. So I know some people here have played a bit of Rocket League. There's always a story I like to tell with Skippy about that famous time where he won a match in Rocket League and got demoted a rank anyway, despite winning. And there was a lot of sodium content, shall we say, that particular day. What's streaming? What indeed? What indeed? Oh no, I fell. We're okay.
My lord, have you come
That's
to help
rough.
the Osmo League too?
It happens, I believe, but it's uncommon, but it can happen. Such is my understanding. Hang on, is this a fucking hot spring? No, it's just a river. Okay, I think I'm done looting. I'm going to talk to you now. I've taken all your stuff.
My lord, have you come to help the Osmo League too?
I've never heard of them.
Farmers and fishermen banded together to fight the Mongols. I've come from Ariake to train them.
I admire their bravery. How is the training going?
They were supposed to meet me here hours ago. I was about to look for them.
I'll ride with you.
Okay, for Tsushima.
Their leaders stay at a farmhouse nearby. They'll know where the main force is camped.
I like the idea that though a citizen rebellion.
Now I'm riding with a real one.
But you know how to fight and handle a horse.
My village was constantly raided by pirates on the coast. They killed my parents when I was young. I learned to defend myself. I hope the skills I gained through hardship can be of use to the people here.
You're not so different from a samurai.
My lord, you flatter me.
These bits are kind of interesting where you're on the horse and you're having the dialogue, because I never want to go too fast. Again, just look at that. I never want to go too fast and end up missing the dialogue. But sometimes they give you a good chunk of a way to go as well.
There's a fire up ahead.
The farmhouse.
Defeat the Mongols, eh? Not a problem.
Cut them down.
Oh no. Oh my god. Not good. Fucked up. Yeah, just kind of for them conversational bits, just kind of going at a canter seems kind of the way. There we go. Dead. And you. And you.
These are the men I was supposed to meet.
If the Mongols found them, they could have found the main force too.
I should have come sooner.
We can still warn the others. Hear that? They might have found the main force.
We have to help them. Hurry, my lord!
Wait!
Well, not much I do in here. Oh shit. Horse, come here. Where did you go? No, don't. She was right there. She was right there, damn it.
Hurry, my lord!
Wait!
As ever, my looting is my greatest enemy. I know what you mean though, Chadley. Like, yeah, this is an appropriate time to be going fast.
We're too late.
We can't save everyone.
Then I will avenge the dead.
The samurai remains calm before a fight. Wait!
Fuck, she ain't remaining calm.
Pay for your crimes, invaders!
Fucking archers! My ally is fallen, oh no. Hang on. We can get her back probably. Not with archers about. Okay, now let's go. Come on. Fallen again, bro. No. Fucked up. She's really just barging in on a hiding to nothing. That's fine. You remember this one, Chadley? A lot of them do seem quite memorable for sure. Yep, don't care. Oh god. But she's dead, so I assume I failed? Did she just get back up after? Ah, we're dead anyway. She's going down a lot. She is going down a lot. We'll get her. If I could find both the archers quickly at the start, that would help a lot.
Pay for your crimes, invaders!
You're no archer. over here, are we? Okay. Just chill out for a second. There we go. No. Okay. We'll get this. We'll get this though. We've dealt with worse. Dealt with way worse in the combat. I just need to get good, as it were. Okay, where is... There he is. Oh my god. Whew. Next time. They got this. Oh, I'm not worried. I actually quite like the combat. I don't find it I don't even find it especially frustrating when you're doing something like this, because it's kind of fun.
Pay for your crimes, invaders!
I imagine it must be different on like normal or hard mode or whatever, but on lethal I find there's a good flow to it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait.
Okay, so we know roughly where the archers are hanging out now, at least, which is good. Where the fuck is the other archer? Should be around here. Fallen already, great. We still have an archer in the world. Okay, well you're all over here with me. Let me do this. Yeah. Oh my god. Of course she's fallen. Fuck. Too much. Too many dudes. Too many dudes. We'll get it though, we'll get it. Part of me wonders if I should just abandon her altogether. That would not be the samurai way, I suppose. Oh my god. Dunked. It flowed very well too. Don't give me abandon quest. We ain't abandoning shit.
Wait.
We're a long way from that point. I've made a complete mess of this. Where the fuck is he shooting at me from? Oh, fuck right off. This is a dud run already. He's fucking gone up there like an asshole. Alright, god damn it. Probably take one or two more hits. The enemies probably take a few more hits as well though. I think that's the trade-off between lethal and hard.
Wait.
Okay, now you fuck. No running and doing crazy shit. That was just sloppy. That was just sloppy. I was expecting to get an assassination that never happened for me.
Wait.
Hey there, little buddy. Has fallen, of course she has.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh, okay. I think we got it. Did we?
We did it!
We did it. Oh! Although, yeah, sad situation.
You have skill, but you nearly died rushing into battle.
Don't the Mongols anger you?
A samurai's most important weapon is himself. Lose control, and you risk defeat.
I see. I should return home. Learn to master my emotions.
Keep fighting. We need people like you. But remember the lesson.
I will, my lord.
So that was a good little mission. Charm of hidden sight. Stealth charm. Okay, and there's a legend storyteller there. That cleared out a nice little chunk of the map for us as well, kind of. Let's look at our. I'm going to just perpetually distracted, but techniques. I'm gonna put more into this. See if we can get this stance going. This is a stance for spearmen, which is interesting. So we're just kind of dealing with them by dodging them. This is a stance for the big guys. Interesting. Serve the purpose. Yeah, it's clever when they use gameplay. Not just this game, any game, when gameplay is used in a kind of narrative fashion like that. It's always good. There's our legend dude. There's shit around here though, so we're gonna loot before we move on. Maybe there wasn't shit. I thought there was. Maybe I picked it all up. Well, I guess I got at least most of it. So where are we gonna go now? I kinda want to dip out to the edge there. I feel like there might be something there. We probably won't do then a whole bunch more. Might fill in them little chunks of the map and be done with it at that. That'll be another good little chunk of progress for the day, I would feel. We'll see. We'll see what distracts us on our journeys, because what I plan to do and what the game decides I'm doing tend to be different things sometimes. Okay. Is there anything down there, I wonder? Oh, we have a way to climb down. Let's take a little looky. Looky-loo. Trigon, how are you? Look like there's much down here. Nope. Just a nice view to see. Pug for Nog. How are you, Nog? Okay, zoom in. So I reckon we make a little break up here. Oh, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Supplies, nice. Just been through another little quest. Like, I really like that the side quests are so fleshed out as well. They're like good proper quests. Oh, Spitfire, please do lie down. Feel better. Although, what is straight behind me? Beach. Let's get that little bit of mist. Little bit of mist on the map. Lurking and murking in fire.
Fight me!
Have a gang of bastards. So that's interesting that you get a stance to deal with the spearman. Later on, we've been kind of dealing with them pretty okay without it. Oh, 7 Remake. Sorry, Cap. Sorry. Makes a lot more sense. 7 Remake is phenomenal as well. That's just a very good game. Let's go to there. We're clearing out these couple of little chunks of fog, and I think that one there and that one there, and if nothing else too major happens, that might wrap us up nicely for today. Ghost of Tsushima feels like, I don't know. It feels like a game that I'm just making zero progress in, but I'm kind of happy about it. Because it means that there's more left to play. Absolutely surprised and pleased with the storyline. Yeah, I can. We won't get into it for the sake of spoilers and whatnot, but I was happy enough with what they did with it. I enjoyed it good. A little bit nervous. I I hope, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Trigon. Let's do a little rest. Oh, holy hell! Spitfire, you're supposed to be resting. Thank you for gifting us up to Cap. But also rest. Yeah, hopefully it's on the way. Like that's really all we can do on that one is hope. It's another dead dude. Heard Cap have the gifts now bad. Spitfire, thank you as always. But do rest and feel better. Okay, we're making a nice little dent into that. Whoop. Arrows good, supplies good. Oh shit. These poor fuckers. Hung. They were hung. Oh. Make me. Make me, yeah. Let Spitfire do arresting herself. Trying to tell her to do it doesn't work, in my experience. It's your oh yeah, that's right. We do tax quite differently in Ireland in terms of we have a kind of pay as you earn system for most people that are employees. If you're self-employed or whatever, you still need to file your tax return and whatnot. But if you're an employee, your employer largely looks after it for you, and that's it. Really, you don't need to think about it too much. That's kind of that area cleared out. We can do an upgrade at the trapper. Let's go upgrade something. Let us go and upgrade something.
Do you need anything, my lord?
Whoa.
I hope I have.
That was an accident. Our arrows are fully upgraded. So we can upgrade our smoke bomb. Why not?
Only the best for you.
No, Kiki's a wild doggo. Wild doggo cap. Not sure what the outcome will be between Spitfire and a dragon. My money's on the plane. Man-made technology over ancient creature. Probably. She's just got a kamikaze. So I think here is maybe a good place to leave it. I'll drop my guy at the temple. We're about 4 hours, which is a good length of a stream. I was a little late in starting, or later than I meant to be. The Golden Temple, for whatever reason, is where I was just, I kind of use it as my base point. So let's do this. Why do I have 2 saves? We'll overwrite over the older one. Alrighty. Now, let me have a look and we'll think about maybe doing a little raidy or something. A little raid. Oh. Well, I'm gonna go with Gecko is on, but he'll be normally ending it around this time as well. And he's playing Hades, which I don't want to see too much of. I'm going to send you to Fox, who we were going to raid yesterday, but didn't get to because I got distracted in Yakuza, and by the time I was undistracted, she was offline. Cap, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for being here. We have some raid messages there, Freeze. Whoops. Yep, is that one. There's the raid 2 as well. Be you subbed or not subbed, use whichever one you like. I'll plug some of my usual nonsense quickly before I go. Discord is there if anyone wants to keep up with that, and the old archive project where I'm archiving all the old streams on YouTube is kind of something else that I've been doing a bit of work at. Other than that, go show some love to Fox. Fox is wonderful, and one of those streamers that I think can go really, really, really far on Twitch, or as far as she wants. So go show Fox some love. Right, other than that, you guys, you all know the drill. Be good, be nice, be kind to each other. Think about what you put out into the world. Make it a better place. I will see you tomorrow for some Alice Madness Returns. Bye!